Hey, John Gibson here, and I've got another video basically for moms. Now, the other day I got I saw this message on Facebook, and it got me thinking about how I can help you out a little bit better. Now, it was a former client of mine and a current mentor in one of my coaching programs. She shared this picture. Now, to give you a little background about her, she's a mom of 4, and after completing my program, she decided she wanted to get into the fitness industry. And just recently, she passed her personal training certification. She's been doing a little bit of nutrition stuff, and she's become a fitness instructor. So she teaches classes at a gym, a local gym around her. And the other day, she posted a picture of her, and she said, above that, she said, in this class, we were jumping up and down, we were yelling, we were having a lot of fun. After class was over, I realized something. She stood in front of the mirror, she took a picture of herself, and her crotch area, her groin area was all wet. You may have experienced something like that. If you're a mom, you may have experienced something like that. 4 kids, right? Jumping up and down sometimes doesn't mix really well for some moms, right? Now, I've had a lot of moms say to me that, you know, this is just it's just a part of being a mom, right? You're just a mom, you're gonna deal with those things. You're gonna have bladder issues, right? It doesn't have to be that way. There's other things that we can do. You know, muscle separation. I posted a video a while ago on my Facebook page that has been shared at this time over 200 times. And it's getting filled up with people saying, I've been trying the exercises and I'm seeing great results with it. We can do the same thing for your bladder as a mom. So let me show you some things. Now, you may have heard about Kegels, right? So when we have bladder issues, usually that's, you know, right here, this red line is supposed to represent your pelvic floor muscles. So we have, you know, your bladder's up here and there's these tubes coming through your pelvic floor, and those pelvic floor muscles can squeeze and tighten on that and strengthen those, you know, help strengthen your bladder so you don't have, you know, urine leaking out and things like that. Kegels came out, you know, decades ago and have been an awesome way to help women overcome that. But something's changed, and I'll get to that in just a second. Something's changed with our lifestyle that's actually affecting women more than it did in the past. But we do these Kegel exercises, which is literally, if you don't know what that is, you literally are squeezing your pelvic floor muscles. So standing there, sitting there, whatever you do, you just sit and you just squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. Try to squeeze it as tight as you can, then relax. Squeeze it as tight as you can, then relax. And that helps strengthen it. It was great, right? But something's changed. Our lifestyles have changed. Before, we used to go out and work a lot more. We were on our feet a lot more. We were working more standing and things like that. So we were working certain muscles that we don't work as much anymore. In the last, I want to say 10, 20 years or so, we've been spending a lot more time sitting. Not because we're lazy or anything like that. It's because that's where our jobs are. You know, we sit at desks, we sit at home doing things, we have more opportunity to sit down, we don't walk as much as we used to, now we drive cars everywhere and things like that. So we're not working certain muscles that we used to work. So now these Kegels, think of it this way, okay? If we're strengthening these muscles, we're almost pulling things together. This is like the front of you, your pubic bone, and this would be the back. This is back, your backside and stuff. So as you're tightening these muscles, it's almost as if you're pulling everything together. But as you do that, this becomes slack again. It's just like with a rope. If you were to have a rope and bring these two sides together, it would become loose, right? We need to make sure we're keeping it strong. So we need to add certain exercises into our lifestyle or do certain things to help strengthen this. Kegels are great, keep doing them, okay? If you're not doing them, start doing them. But we need to add something in. We need to add something back here, okay? Back here that pulls this, your tailbone basically starts pulling it out, or pull your part of your hips, start pulling it out, which helps make this tighter and stronger, okay? And the muscles I'm talking about are your glutes, okay? We get those stronger, it pulls back, now we have a stronger pelvic floor. Along with that, the muscles up here, your abdominal muscles, they are involved in this process. Your abdominal muscles are going to help keep your pubic symphysis, your bone in the front of your pelvis, that will help keep that nice and tight. Okay? So we need to make sure we're doing both. We're working your abdominal muscles in the right way. Crunches are not the right way. Okay? They're not awful. You can still do crunches, but there are other exercises we need to do to strengthen that. Working the backside, working things that work your glutes. Okay? Now, in a minute, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you several exercises that you can do to help strengthen your pelvic floor. Again, we're going to be doing Kegels, but you're also going to do exercises to strengthen the backside and the front that will help pull this apart, which will allow it to be stronger, that will allow it to put more tension on the tube coming out from your bladder. and things like that, so that you don't have to deal with this urinary incontinence anymore. Okay, so enjoy these videos, check them out, start applying them into your own workout program, and let me know if you have any questions.